turned off? No, we're gonna, someone can bring a wireless mic up, that'll be a little bit easier. What we have tonight is, I'm not gonna be speaking, Pastor Dylan is gonna be speaking, so Dylan is an awesome guy, he's got an incredible call in his life, he's got an incredible anointing in his life. So I'm gonna take a break tonight, and I want you guys to listen closely to what Dylan has, what God has put on Dylan's heart tonight.
You guys ready? Yeah. Are you sure? Pretty sure. I think you guys are. Well, before we start, I want everybody to stand up, please. Stand up. Some nerves running through me right now, you know. So if everybody wants to stretch with me, shake out those nerves. Oh yeah. Is everybody doing? Oh yeah. Okay, you can sit down now. Anyway, I want to start off by telling you guys. You guys ready? Yeah. Are you sure? I think you guys are. Well, before we start, I want everybody to stand up, please. Stand up. Some nerves running through me right now, you know. So if everybody wants to stretch with me, shake out those nerves. Oh yeah. Is everybody doing? Oh yeah. Okay, you can sit down now. Anyway, I want to start off by telling you guys. Cut the music, please. I appreciate it. Thank you. But I'm going to ask you guys a question. Have you guys ever had that bad hair day? I'm not just talking to the girls, I'm talking to the guys too. I see Ian up here with his nice hair. I see you, Cody, over there. We've all had an encounter with a bad hair day, right? Well, most of us. Well, that's the title of the sermon today, is Encounter. While we were in Las Vegas, God did some awesome things in all of us. And you heard everybody up here say the things that God laid on their heart and did in their life. And I don't want to leave that in Las Vegas. What happened? I want to bring that back to Sacramento. I want to bring that back into our youth group. And I believe what happened to us, that encounter that happened to us on that mission trip, can happen to each and every one of you guys here today. So, the title is Encounter. Encounter means, by dictionary.com, to come upon or meet with. So we're going to talk about 4 ways that can keep you from meeting with God. The first point is secrets. Everybody has secrets, right? God doesn't want us to keep those secrets though, because guess what? He knows them anyway. It's very true. God knew us before we were born. He planned out our life before we were born. In Psalms 139:16, it says, and in the book they are all written, and the days fashioned for me. That means, imagine this. This is the book of your life right here. A day before you were going to be in your mom's womb, God said, I'm going to write down Cody right there. Write down Cody. And it's not just a picture book like those little kid books. It's every detail you could ever think of. What dinner you ate last night, or what dinner you're going to eat in 2 years. Every little detail's in that book. And if God knows us then, He knows us now, and He knows our hearts. God knows everything, and He especially knows our secrets. There is no point in keeping secrets if somebody already knows them, right? Why do we keep secrets from God? So I'm going to have Ian come up here real quick. Just got to ask you a few questions real quick. So Ian, has there ever been a time in your life, I bet all of us have, when we see that one girl over there and we know she likes us? Oh yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Have you ever had that happen? Yeah. And we know she likes us, but we're waiting for her to tell us, right? Yeah. Okay, thank you, Ian. And that's just like God. No, for a serious note. That's just like God. God's waiting there, He knows that we have secrets to tell Him, but He's standing back and waiting for us to tell Him them. Because part of having an encounter is telling God them. God has His hand out there like this, but we just have to grab it and give everything to Him. So if we keep secrets from God, He'll stop us from having an encounter. Point 2 is relationships. Oh yeah, I brought it up. James 4:4 says, do you not know that friendships with the world is enmity with God? I think that's how you say it. Anyway, that word enmity means a condition of hospitality. The root word of hospitality means hostile, or hostile, whatever way you want to say it. And hostile means not friendly or not generous. So the verse that I just read actually says, Do not know that friendships with the world is unfriendly with God. So do you guys understand that? If we do what the world does, and we're a part of the world, and we go out and drink with our friends, and we go out and do everything like that, party, whatever it is, we cannot be a friend with God, and we can't have that encounter. You guys understand what I'm saying? If you're part of the world, this is the world, this is God. If you're part of the world, the connection with God is gone. You might have a little bit of God, but you're not going to have that encounter that you're searching for and hoping for. The second part of relationships, which is another aspect of it, is dating. Yes, I went that deep. 2 Corinthians 6:14 says, "Do not be unequally yoked together with unbelievers." That's pretty plain. It's just saying don't date someone who's not a Christian. Yeah, it's hard because everybody has looked at a girl before or a guy like, oh, they're cute or whatever, right? But God tells us that if someone's not a Christian, you're a Christian, it's going to bring you away from God, either you like it or not. You can believe it or you don't have to believe it, but that's the truth. You're just causing and you're setting yourself up for a bunch of pain and hurt, and you're going to be searching for something that you don't have. That's God. So right now, I'm going to have someone come up here and tell a little story about a time in their life when they had something like that.
My name's Ian, and there was a point in my life where I got into a relationship with a girl, and she was not a Christian, and she brought me away from the church, she brought me away from God, and as the relationship, it just got really weird, and I'd have to say intimate, but she just brought me away from God, and it just got into a really unhealthy relationship. Because she wasn't a Christian and I was, and she just pulled me away from the church and everything. And it just got hard for me to come back and whatnot. Thank you.
For Ian, real quick, for sharing that. Like Ian said, if we get in a relationship with a non-believer, it's going to pull us away from God, it's going to pull us away from church, it's going to pull us away if you have a calling, it's going to pull you away from the calling God has on you. And most of all, it's going to pull away your love. Love is one of the most powerful things that each and every one of us feel. Like I have love for my mom wherever she's at. I have love for my sister right here, Bethany, the singer. That's our main emotion is love. So when we try to find love in the wrong places, yeah, you guys heard this in the song. But when we look for love in the wrong places, it's just going to empty us out. And that hole inside of us is going to get deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until we can't get our way out. You guys understand that? You dig a hole so deep you can't get yourself out. But there's one person that can get you out, and that's God. So if you stay in ungodly relationships and dating or just friendships, it'll stop you from having an encounter. Number 3 is unforgiveness. This is probably the hardest point for everybody because we don't want to forgive someone that hurt us so much, whether it's family, friends, or even God. Those people hurt us and it's hard to forgive them. In Genesis, in the last few chapters of Genesis, it talks about a name named Joseph, a guy, he's kind of like youth, a young guy named Joseph. He had 11 brothers, if that's correct, I think it is. But he was the youngest of the 11 brothers. And he had a hard time because he was a small child and his dad liked him the most. His dad, in our terms, his dad gave him the PS3 or the nice Abercrombie jacket, whatever you guys like. So his other brothers got jealous and you know what his brothers did? His brothers threw him in a big pit, they beat him up and sold him into slavery. They sold him into slavery.